Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in for an update concerning the Board of Veterans' Appeals. As of today, the BVA has not yet submitted a chairman's annual report as required by the law for fiscal year 2022. The Board of Veterans' Appeals chairman's annual report is a detailed report of the BVA structure and activities during the previous fiscal year. The law requires the board's chairman to submit an annual report at the end of each fiscal year. The chairman's report was due at the end of fiscal year 2022, which ended on September 30th, 2022. Right now, it is July of 2023, meaning that we are in the final quarter of fiscal year 2023, and there's still no report from the BVA chairman covering fiscal year 2022. Today, we'll dig into what the chairman's report is and the implications of the lack of a report for fiscal year 2022 at this point in time. Title 38 of the U.S. Code, Section 7101, subsection D, outlines the information that the chairman's report must include, such as the number of board decisions and cases pending at the beginning and end of the fiscal year, the length of time it took the board to decide a case during the fiscal year at issue, and the number of board members and other personnel employed at the board. The chairman's report typically includes projections for the current and next fiscal years, like an estimated number of cases to be appealed to the board, and an evaluation of the board's ability based on existing and projected staffing levels to ensure that timely decisions are being made for veterans. The chairman's report is one of the documents that must, by law, be submitted for consideration in the president's budget submission. At the beginning of every year, in either January or February, the president submits a U.S. government budget for the following fiscal year. The president's budget includes information from executive agencies, like the Department of Veterans Affairs. And the chairman's report is an important piece of the VA's department budget. So now that we know what the chairman's annual report is and what information it contains, we now need to discuss the why. Why does it matter that the BVA chairman's annual report for fiscal year 2022 hasn't been submitted? Again, the chairman's report was due at the end of fiscal year 2022. We know that a few months after the conclusion of fiscal year 2022, the president submitted a U.S. government budget in early 2023. And we know that the information concerning fiscal year 2022, required by law to be reported by the BVA chairman, factors into the appropriation of funds for the Department of Veterans Affairs. The lack of an annual BVA chairman's report means less transparency into the board's operations, productivity, spending, and effectiveness. The law required the BVA chairman to submit an annual report before the president submitted a government budget earlier this year, so that the president can rely on information concerning the BVA in recommending a broader VA budget. But that did not happen. Without the board's annual report, Congress may have difficulty appropriating funding to best serve veterans. Taxpayers don't have the information that they need to discern the effectiveness of the board's functioning, and leadership at the board has no way to be held accountable for poor performance if they won't release the data by which they should be evaluated. We will keep you updated on this issue as it continues to unfold. More information about the Board of Veterans' Appeals can be found on our blog or in related videos on our channel. Thank you for tuning in today, and don't forget to subscribe for more VA updates like this one in the future. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time.